Oh, the new year brings new chances to get organized, to get your family affairs in order, and Jim Higgins, our legal eagle, is here this morning. Okay, might not always be fun.
Right.
But you're here to help make it a little bit easier at least.
Yes, and not every resolution is fun.
Right.
Got to eat right, got to exercise
Exactly.
right.
Got to take some things seriously.
Here's a lawyer. So now you got to get a will.
Here comes the lawyer. Hey, we were
Right.
talking about things like your will,
Yeah.
power of attorney, living will, that kind of thing. But a lot of people really push these things off, and it's
Right.
not that important. I'll get to it later.
Yeah, and that's why, we're talking about it as a resolution. It
Yeah.
is so important, and it's really not that hard, and it's not that expensive. And, we do so much for our spouses and our kids and all that of having all of our affairs in order and getting a house and doing all these things.
Right.
And to not have a simple will that says how you want things distributed and who you want to handle it, or a power of attorney, or a living will. If I get sick, and I got a right to choose the way I pass, naturally and all that.
Right.
To have those simple documents is so important, and they're not hard to have.
Well, and chances are somebody has had someone in their family or close to them go through a situation where this has not been taken care of.
You're right.
Where you've had a fight over things because there was no will, where you've not known what to do, or somebody else has to step in because there's no power of attorney. So really important to get it taken care of. How expensive are we talking about here? I mean, can you really do some of these on the cheap?
Yes, you can. I mean, to be honest, the more complicated it is, the more expensive it is.
Sure.
The simpler it is, and so many. The highest percentage of what our estate group does are very simple. I want my children to have this. I want my son to serve as the executor. I don't want them to post a bond. And you're right. We have this estate practice, and so often we have families in there that says, I just wish I knew what my dad wanted, or what my mom wanted.
Right.
And to just put that down in writing, it doesn't take long. We try to make the process easy. We try, because we know people need it.
Now, if we're talking about a will, a simple will, or what are we talking, like maybe $100, $200, or?
It could be a couple $100, $300, but some
Saying
estates.
how complicated
Sure,
it is,
if we're going to avoid the government and taxes and things like that, well, that's more complicated.
Sure.
But generally, those are estates that are, millions.
Okay.
But, no,
for everyday
it's not
folks,
bad.
not
Everyday
so bad.
folks, not so bad.
All right, Jim, thanks so much for coming in. If you need any information from the Higgins firm, information right there on your screen. Have a great day.